Hi, I'm Mark, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Sony SBH70 wireless Bluetooth headset. This headset is pretty much a mid-range device when it comes to Bluetooth headsets, and it costs around £45. Now, I've had this headset for around 3 months, and I use it all the time, and so this review isn't just a kind of initial impressions review, but it's a review of what it's like to actually use this headset on a day-to-day basis. First up, the technical stuff. The SBH70 is a lightweight device and doesn't weigh much at all. In terms of battery life, Sony say it has a standby time of around 650 hours, talk time of 8.5 hours, and audio streaming of 6 hours. I haven't used this much for calls, but find the 6 hours of audio streaming is pretty much about right, although sometimes I'm fairly sure I get more out of it than that. When the battery does die, it charges via a micro USB cable, which is also included in the box. The headset has built-in NFC, which allows you to easily pair it with devices with NFC built in, such as a lot of Sony smartphones. It also, of course, as the title suggests, has Bluetooth. This means it can easily be paired with a range of devices, and I use it with my iPhone and my iPad all of the time with no problems. Finally, the headset is IP57 water resistant, which is a really good feature to have on something like this, because it means you don't have to worry about sweat if you use it at the gym or if you go out running in the rain. Secondly, design. I really like the design of the Bluetooth headset. The design comprises of a main band which has controls on either side. On one side you've got your volume controls, and on the other side a power and a play button. The play button also doubles up for using things like voice control, and likewise holding volume buttons down for longer periods of time activate next and previous track functions. Coming out of the main band you have thinner cables with earphones on. One of the reasons I picked this headset was because it had earphones rather than in-ears, which means it doesn't interfere with exercise and create this sort of pulsing effect that some in-ear headphones do, such as the M-Power headset, which I reviewed a while back. The concern some people might have with earphones is that they might not sit very well in your ears and they might fall out when you bounce around, but actually I found that these sit pretty snugly in my ears all the time and they haven't fallen out once. When I started using the device, I wondered if the band itself would irritate me, but actually I hardly notice it's there. It's pretty flexible and the material doesn't interfere with my skin at all. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, sound and usage. As I said earlier, the 6 hours play Sony claim you can get from a device is about right, although I'm sure I've got more from it on occasions. If you pair it with an iPhone, the notifications menu will tell you how much battery you've got left. This will be similar on Android devices as well. The sound quality was another reason I went for the Sony headset, and I haven't been disappointed. I listen to a range of music from pop right up to some really heavy metal or some heavy dance at times, and actually I find the sound quality is brilliant. It's got about the right balance of low end and high end, and I can hear the bass, but I can also hear some of the other things, especially some of the percussion on songs as well. If I'm being honest, the headset could do with being a little bit louder, but for most users it'll be fine. So all in all, I have to say that I love the Sony SBH70. It looks great, it sits really comfortably, and the sound quality of it is ace. If I was to rate it, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, and it's certainly worth spending £45 on. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys again soon.